Good morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Arseni, and in this video, I'm going to be playing a new game of Stellaris. Now, this game is in part why I've been so silent the last week. So, partly because this game came out, and boy, did it suck up a lot of hours. Partly because my internet was down for a couple of days. And partly just busy with some real life events. Anyway, I've created my own custom race. We're going to be playing as Cthulhu. We are despotic. We're going to be a despotic empire. We hate everybody. We're fanatic xenophobes. We are materialist, just because I want that science. We are really repugnant. Other species kind of hate us. But we are adaptive because we like to kind of, go to other worlds and gobble them up. And we are also enduring because, well, we are the great old ones. We've got a really long lifespan. I decided to go with energy weapons and wormhole travel, again, for kind of role-playing reasons or race-playing reasons, if you will. And we generally kind of went with this kind of alien monstrosity aesthetic. So, for this game, I think we're going to stay with a medium because it runs pretty well on my computer. Galaxy shape, I think we're actually I'm going to try a different shape. I think I'm going to go with 4 arms. AI empires, we're going to start with just default number for a map of the site, which is 17, and 4 advanced AI, so there are going to be 4 kind of ancient empires that are already on the map. Difficulty, to be honest, on normal I found the AI is far too passive, so let's bump it up to hard and see if it's going to do anything. Allowed FTL methods, now here we could allow any type of travel. We could restrict it to only warp, only hyperdrive, or only wormhole. And actually what we're going to do is we are going to restrict it to wormhole. Now this means that the expansion is going to be a bit slower, but it will be quite a challenge kind of invading other planets, and getting invaded in return. Iron Man mode. Why not? And okay, here we go. So we're gonna play a race of great old ones, a race of star spawn, that is basically going to go around the galaxy gobbling up other worlds, because that is what we basically do. In the eons since the first primitive star spawn communities took shape in the archipelagos and lagoons of Relief, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic periods of our history saw many nation-states vying with each other for power until we were at last united under the strongest of these. That is me. Only when guided by a single vision could we reach our full potential, and an era of stability and scientific progress followed. Now, that's because we are actually pretty smart. So, we're despotism, but we're actually pretty smart. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, the finest minds of the great old ones have finished construction of the first wormhole station at the edge of our system. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Great. Let's begin.
Imperial Majesty, I am
Let's shut this thing down. I'm pretty comfortable with the UI. We've got research to pick. We've got an ocean world of Relief, and I decided to name our worlds kind of after different places and cities in the Call of Cthulhu, in the Cthulhu mythos, and our stars are going to be named after the various ancient gods, after the various elder gods. We've got 1 fleet over here. Yep. We've got a construction ship. Where is it? There it is. There's our construction ship. And we've got a science ship. There's our little science vessel. Look at it. So pretty. Yeah, in general, a lot of these great 4X games are kind of blandly pretty. I I wouldn't say this game is an exception, but it does have some rather spectacular scenes appearing here and there. And the battles, although combat is very kind of static, you point and click, you flee, but the battles themselves actually look pretty nice. Let's take a quick look at our world. We've got a planetary governor. We have no edicts, and actually I'm going to keep my influence for now because we're going to need to use our influence to grow our borders later, because we're going to expand. This game is all going to be about expansion. So this is what my world looks like. Not too bad. Not too bad. We've got some slums. Some slums, some industrial wastelands. But generally speaking, in the early game, we want to pump out the minerals. So we are going to start by building a mining network. And that's going to be building. Now let's take a look at our research. Alright, we've got our physics guy. He's a maniacal scientist, okay. We've got a Riblog expertise, new world. We might actually want to reassign him. We'll take a look at which scientist is in charge of our science vessel, but we might actually change the scientist guy. And also a maniacal, so we've got two maniacal scientists. We are a race of evil scientists. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's take a quick look at our guy. He's a roamer. Actually, that is a better trait for a scientist who's going to be flying around the universe. So we'll keep our scientist as is. Okay, physics. We can research AI to boost our research speed. We can get gravitic sensors, which are going to give us better sensors. Or we can get quantum theory, which is going to unlock the specialization building of physics lab. We're going to go with administrative AI because I want that early boost, and it's a boost to all my research. Now in society, let's take a look at what we can do. We can get a colony ship. We can get propaganda broadcast to increase our happiness. Since we haven't actually enslaved anybody yet, and we haven't met any other empires, any other aliens, this is actually not going to be a great concern to us. And Bilab is nice, but of course the clear choice is a colony ship. And engineering. What can we make in engineering? We can get engineering facility, which is basically engineering lab. Betharian refining, which I got it in previous games, and I could never actually find any Betharian. I just could never find it, so I'm not even going to bother with it for now. I'm going to just go for that nanocomposite armor, which is going to unlock actually better hulls. Alright, so that is our science. Now before we pause, let's take a look at our system. We've got some planets around, and our system has not been surveyed properly. We know there are planets, we know there are asteroids, and by the way, I really like the asteroid naming. Like, look at this name, TLDR 5498. Yeah, too long, didn't read, 5498. We've got some lazy scientists working for us. Okay, let's basically take our science ship. We're going to right-click on our star. This is a handy shortcut. If you want to survey a system, you can either do it from the galaxy map, which I will go to in a second, or you can simply click on the star, select your science ship, click on the star, and click survey system. It's going to do that automatically. We see the path flight it's going to take. Now, once it finishes surveying, it'll probably find some locations where we can build mines or research labs. But for now, a construction ship is going to sit idle. Now let's take our military fleet, and what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the galaxy map. Now this dotted yellow line indicates the range of our wormhole generator. So we can jump from our system to any of these systems really quickly. But it's a two-way wormhole. So in other words, that wormhole leads from our system to another system, but not from that system to another system that is not our home world, which is can be a little hard, but it presents us with certain really interesting opportunities. And let me show you what I mean. We've got a whole ton of stars around us. Now, some of these stars we know a little bit about them. Some of these stars we know nothing. They are unknown. So we're going to take our ship. We're going to hold down the shift key. And then we're going to do this. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Let's add some more. Black hole. Alright, let's investigate that. And let's investigate that and that and that. And that 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 and oh, that is outside of our wormhole. We cannot go there yet. We need to build another wormhole generator somewhere in that direction. And okay, so now what's going to happen is when I unpause, my military, my fleet is going to basically jump into each system and then jump out. And we're actually going to set it to, yeah, it's fine on passive. Okay, let's zoom out and take a look at our galaxy before we begin. Where are we? Okay, we are in the middle of this spiral arm, so we could go kind of outward, away from the galaxy core. We could go towards the galaxy core. And we can actually jump into another arm, right? Like this world right here, that jumps into another arm. So whatever happens, we want to grab that world. And, but we cannot get into this spiral arm here, the one on our right, the one on the galactic east. So basically we can go north, south, and west. And we absolutely want to grab this western star here because it's going to open up a wormhole into another galactic arm. Okay, let's begin. Let's unpause, and we're going to set it to fast. And okay, we've got an air. Thanks. Our Cthulhu's has an air. That's nice. And so our science ship is surveying. Our flotilla, our Nautilus squadron, we're going to rename that. Let's see if our... Okay, we found... Let's pause. So this too long didn't read asteroid has some minerals. We really want minerals. We're going to build a mining station here. And we're going to let it go. And it's going to do its own thing. Did we discover anything else? No, that is a barren world. It is useless to us. Oh, by the way, we really like oceanic worlds because Cthulhu, you know, really drowned. They all have vaguely kind of fishy, squiddy things. Ooh, look at that! We got another mineral. Let's build another mining station. We're going to queue up another mining station. We have found some aliens. Let's go take a look. Who are these guys? Oh yeah, I know who these guys are. So I'm not going to spoil their little storyline, but suffice it to say they're not actually an alien empire. They're kind of these alien, other non... I guess... they might be intelligent, but they're not like empire-building aliens. But we do now have a situation log, and we have a new kind of project to investigate these aliens. Let's do that. And we found an anomaly. How interesting. During the survey of our home system, we found something on Uldrug that did not match earlier observations made from our homeworld. Failure risk of 0. Okay, let's research it. How bad could it be, right? Couldn't really hurt. Okay, we have encountered more alien vessels. Let's take a look at them. These guys. Okay, so some kind of space crystal, right? Well, again, not gonna spoil, but yeah. Alright, let's go back to our system. Let's see. pretty...
Construction complete.
Okay, so that building we built on the surface has now finished its construction. Now, pretty soon, we're actually going to get a new guy. Well, not pretty soon, but... maybe in about a year of game time. So let's move the potential new citizen over here so that when they spawn, they're going to spawn where I want them to. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, we have found one of our old probes on Uldrug. It has somehow kept intact all these years, and is still trying to send data to our homeworld. It stands as a testament to our past struggles and our wish to flee our planet's bounds. We should continue to investigate these sort of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. Alright, thanks. And, okay, we found basically... We now know that there are habitable worlds out there. Sure. Okay, we're going to start a new initiative, so we're going to need to find X amount of habitable worlds, you know, so we can keep eating them and enslaving their population.
Log updated.
Great, okay, got some more minerals. Excellent. Let's see. Now this planet potentially has habitable worlds. Ocean... Oh, wow. 2 ocean worlds. That is the best. That is a really great start. 2 ocean worlds. That's amazing. No, really, that's actually amazing. And another ocean world. And a continental world. Our next favorite type of world. This is great. We've got 4 perfect habitable worlds right on our doorstep. This is fantastic. I almost feel like maybe making 2 science vessels. But we don't have enough minerals, I don't think. Let's take a look. Science vessel, 71 minerals. We're gonna have that pretty soon. I think I would want to have 2 science vessels. We have encountered more aliens. Cool, alright. I'm gonna finish researching these Alpha Menace aliens first. Let's put it to fastest. I want to finish the survey.
Complete.
Faster, okay. There is a planet in our home system that produces energy credits. And so we're going to queue up. We need more minerals. Of course we do. Okay, our science vessel has finished. Now I want to send it here because there are 2 habitable worlds. Let's survey this system first.
Special project complete.
Okay, we found void clouds. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprise readings. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin. It has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. Oh, I know, that sounds ominous. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Personally, I think we are the things that the universe shouldn't tangle with. But, yeah. The game doesn't see it that way. Well, we'll teach it better. More vessels. Let's take a quick look to see who these guys are. Oh, okay. So, again, this is really not much of a surprise, but these guys, these squiddy guys, they're actually space cows. That's literally what they are. They're space cows or space whales, and they're absolutely harmless. And if we kill them, absolutely nothing bad or good is going to happen. So I just leave them alone. Let's take a look at how our survey is going here. Oh, we have enough for a mining station here. Now, when you build a mining station, even though it's called mining, it doesn't just provide minerals. It provides whatever resource that planet provides. So if we put a mining station here, this planet produces energy. So this mining station will produce energy. A mining station here produces minerals. And if we find some research symbols, then we can put a research station there and it will produce some research points. Okay. Yeah, okay, that This pulsar is looking a little dangerous, and they were clearly kind of going after us. That is an act of aggression. Okay. Thank you. Our scientist gained a level, and he's a roamer, so he surveys systems faster. Great. Thank you. Good job, you.
Situation log updated.
We have found another form of alien missile. More aliens. Oh, it's just these space cows. Alright.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Relief broke away from their established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Great Disciples and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Oh my. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Relief. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Shuluk.
Situation log updated.
Okay, let's decrease the speed. Okay, where's our guy at? Oh, he's here. Okay. We're 69 and the enemy ship is also 69. Not cool. Not cool. Well, let's go to our station. Unfortunately, they're probably going to destroy at least one mineral station. But we've got enough minerals to build extra couple of corvettes. And we can get a leader. We've got enough influence to get an admiral. Admirals are going to give this fleet an edge, I hope. Do we want a cheaper admiral? Do we want an admiral with better evasion and speed? Or do we want an admiral with a better fire rate? Obviously we want an admiral with a better fire rate. I mean, we're going to be a race of warmongering world leaders. Let's recruit him. Boom. Okay, now we have our admiral. Okay, they're just kind of hanging around there. I would think that they would go... I would think that they would go after my mineral station, but they're not. Okay, there are signs of activity by ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Fatal risk of 22%. That's acceptable risk. Let's do it. Let's research. So we kind of did not build this station here though, because our construction ship ran away.
Evading hostile fleet.
He really did not have to evade. Never mind, hold on. He's set to evasive. Let's set it back to passive. And send him back to the system. Oh, it's already surveyed. Okay. Then let's survey this system next. Actually, let's take a look at our neighbor. This is the system with 2 habitable worlds. These worlds are looking great. Some research. A lot of minerals. 3 minerals is actually pretty good. And, wow, a huge 3 energy credit boost here. But we didn't finish our... we didn't finish our little expedition here. Let's finish it up.
Construction complete.
Okay, now we've got our fleet. Our fleet is now at 116 and we have an admiral. Let's go kick some terrorist butt. Heretic butt, whatever they're supposed to be. And you... let's set you on... yeah, let's keep my construction ship at evasive for now. Actually, no. Let's put him to passive, and... okay, I want to pause just to set him to build a mining station, and then we're gonna jump in and look at the action actually unfold. I wish there was a button to hide the UI, because although the battles are pretty static, they are actually pretty fun to watch. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we have recovered artifacts from an ancient civilization on Pila 4A. Okay, so we've actually succeeded at our research. Our scientists think that they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens call themselves the Ute and appear to have been very large and flat arthropod analogs. Okay. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel aboard the same starship.
Situation
That's interesting. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Okay, we're doing pretty well, all things. They actually have an admiral as well. That's a good thing I got an admiral. Okay, one corvette down. Second ship down. And third ship. And third ship down. Okay, we have skillfully disabled the ship. Now we need to board the cultist ship.
Updated.
Let's see, what does it mean? Requires a science ship. We have a science ship. Yeah, we definitely have a science ship. Alright. Okay, we took a little bit of damage, but we're just gonna go here and auto-heal. Now construction ship can finally finish building that station. One feature I really like, and I'm just gonna zoom out to show you what I mean, is in many games when you rotate the galaxy, it completely changes kind of the perspective, and it can be disorienting, especially if you did it accidentally. You know, but in this game, you have to hold the right mouse button to rotate the galaxy view, but if you release it, boom, it snaps right back. That's pretty cool. At least I like it. Okay, we haven't looked at our world in a while, so let's take a quick look at our world. This guy is still growing. We're not growing very fast, are we? So what we're going to do about it is, do we have enough credits? We do not have enough credits. Well, when we do have enough credits, we're going to build a farm to boost our population growth, our pop growth. Still surprised that these guys did not go after my mining stations. They really could have wrecked some things. Actually, if you see the darker green, that indicates my borders. Now, within my borders, I can build mining stations, you know, all that stuff. But I can actually send a colony ship to a world that is not in my borders. Alright, we got some bonus to our research, thank you. Now let's actually board the enemy ship. Oh, we need military ships. Oh, okay. Okay, so we move a military ships here and then we initiate the research. Okay. Alright, then science vessel, we can continue our survey of the system. Actually, we're going to take our construction ship, we're going to send it here, so that once I have enough credits, it will be ready to start the construction right away. Let's check on the progress of that. Okay, now we can actually start researching, my bad. Our research, okay, we've got about a year before our research speed increases a bit. That's exciting. Now we have a choice. Do we want more power, Not at the moment, but I do want my population to grow faster. Let's make it grow faster. Okay, we're gonna build a farm. Okay.
Special project complete. Situation.
Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Great Disciples include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government? Uh-oh. I don't like these cultists. Okay. Mass arrests are being made on Relief. Arrests? Just execute them. Eat them. And all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue these terrorists. Absolutely. They will, if we don't do this, the terrorists win. Literally. Okay, we don't have enough to construct a mining station. Okay, how much would it be to construct? Okay, we can build it now. Perfect. Okay, that's gonna give us boost in power, which means we can power more facilities on my homeworld and other stations. Honestly, the power requirement is kind of annoying. Because power on its own doesn't do anything except basically says, okay, you need this much power or your building's shut down. Okay, let's keep investigating our aliens. Alright. I mean, the one thing though is that these kind of, I guess, NPC aliens, non-Empire aliens,
survey complete.
They are, well, you basically see them in every game, and once you kind of look at them in a map, you know what they are, and you know what quest they lead to. But they do lead to quests that provide actually some pretty good rewards. Let's keep surveying our immediate neighbors. And actually, let's take a look. Ocean world, look at this world. Isn't it lovely? It's great. And let's look at this world. It is less great. Volcanoes, hostile, dangerous wildlife, toxic kelp. This is not going to be a world I'm going to colonize right away. Maybe when I pick up some terraforming technologies and abilities to get rid of volcanoes and dangerous wildlife and mountain ranges and all that, maybe then I'll settle it. There have actually been hints. Paradox Interactive, the company that made Stellaris, has hinted that there may be a DLC that will introduce fish races and races that are actually underwater races. So ocean worlds may actually receive a redesign or a bit of an upgrade. Because right now, if you don't make a race that likes ocean worlds, most races really don't like ocean worlds that much. Alright,
complete.
We might have enough for another building. Let's go to Relief. Or Rely, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced, right? The human tongues are not meant to pronounce it. Now this tile produces minerals and food, but I actually don't, I'm actually producing a decent amount of food. But I actually need minerals a lot more. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this one food. Because we've got lots of food producers. Like, we're growing really fast now. Alright, let's let it go. Let's just marvel at the music. Because the music in this game is great. This toxic and lifeless world appears to have once been inhabited by a moderately advanced pre-space civilization. The ruins of their cities are still strewn across the surface. Aww. That's sad. They're not alive for me to enslave them yet. 22% failure risk? Screw it, let's do it. Can always spawn more scientists. Oh, right. I was dealing with these cultists, and that means that I didn't actually finish, sending out my fleet. So let's continue. Let's actually continue to do that. No, can't reach that. We can reach that. We can reach that, and a very important world over here we can just about reach. Fantastic. Okay, and go. Okay, construction ship, finished building it here. Do I really want to settle this world? I don't want to settle it now. It's not a good world, but it is a good producer of minerals. Let's move my construction ship here so that once I have enough minerals, I can just plop down a mineral station right away. If we decide to settle it later, I can always get rid of that mining station and settle it, and it'll give me more minerals then. So, let's take a look at what destroyed that world. There's evidence that the current climate of Illa is the cause of a runaway greenhouse effect triggered by massive amounts of pollution. The oceans have boiled away, and the moon is permanently enclosed in a dense cloud layer due to the thick atmosphere. Scattered ruins from the indigenous civilization can still be found on the surface, suggesting an overpopulated culture that perished in the mid to late stages of an industrial age. Oh. Wow. Global warming? Massive pollution? Complete destruction of supportive ecosystem? What a waste indeed. But wow! This world will provide us with 2 research bonuses to our social research and to our physics research. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Special project complete.
Yeah, so crystals. The reports of strange free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert. A sudden shifts in their orientations relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with extreme caution. We should deploy a fleet to gauge the crystals' offensive strength, should they possess any, okay, and destroy them if they are a threat. They actually can be a threat. We're gonna break them apart.
Updated.
They actually can be quite dangerous. Alright, let's take a look. Where's that magical toxic world? Wow, this is a really good system for mining, for research. Oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't look very habitable, does it?
Research complete.
Awesome. Okay, our first research actually completed. What can we get? We can get point defense. Planet fortification. Good, but not yet. And better power plants. Now, we don't actually need these 2 technologies right now, but they do lead to some good technologies later. Let's just get this one. It's gonna research pretty fast. Alright, so let's do a quick review. We've started out, we've uncovered a lot of nearby worlds with a lot of perfectly habitable planets. Well, habitable for us anyway. We had a domestic crisis where we had to kill cultists in our midst. Got some quests, and we've taken our first steps in kind of extending to other systems, exploiting them, and laying down the groundwork for future expansion. So we're going to put a cut here, and in the next video when we return, we're going to Probably jump forward a couple of years, and hopefully by then we'll be ready to send out our first colony ship. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.